What is good, guys, and welcome to Remix Digital Arts Challenge. And the challenge is, before the end of the block, to recreate each of the 3 images in front of you as accurately as possible. The goal of this video is to give you some helpful hints and some background on the pictures so you know how to do it the best that you can. Let's get to it. First up is our old friend here, Rosie the Riveter, a symbol of the power of women in the workforce, and today we're going to be combining her with another symbolic, powerful woman, the character Katniss, as played by Jennifer Lawrence in the Hunger Games movies. The final image here is based on the work of a student from several years ago, whose idea it first was to combine Katniss and Rosie. You've built up a lot of skills in Photoshop so far in our class, and I'm just looking for you to combine these 2 pictures in a realistic and believable way. You'll see here I've used the polygonal lasso to select Rosie's bandana over her head. Now I've copied and pasted it, and it's on its own layer inside the original picture. This will be helpful later when we want to make it look like Katniss's face is tucked underneath that bandana. And once again, here's your final helpful hint on this image. We are going to use the polygonal lasso to select Katniss's face, mostly leaving out her hair, and getting ready to copy and paste her back into the original Rosie image. Don't forget to save it with your own name on it when you turn it in at the end of the class. Now this next image here is one of my all-time favorites. It's actually a still from a movie called North by Northwest. The actor's name is Cary Grant, and the film director is one of the all-time greats, Alfred Hitchcock. The story is kind of a case of mistaken identity, where some bad guys believe that this gentleman is actually a secret super spy instead of just an ordinary, average guy. At one point it gets so bad they chase him and try to kill him in an airplane, and well, I don't know why I'm trying to explain a movie to you with a still picture. Let's just watch the scene. Let's go! This image was another one based on student work where, given the same project, this particular student went and found the Harry Styles picture and completed her version of the project with that photo, which is actually of Harry collecting his trophy at the Brit Awards several years ago. Don't be afraid to try the blur tool in the toolbar or in the filter menu in order to smooth out the rough spots in your final picture. And now back over here on the original movie still, we're going to use the clone stamp tool in order to select and copy some of the sky colorings and the background to cover over the man. We want to completely remove him all the way down to the ground. So you're going to be cloning some of the background where the dirt is on the ground and the road that he runs across. And a nice end result will be good use of the clone stamp tool. And the last helpful hint on this picture would be to remind you to use the polygonal lasso to carefully select Harry out from the background of this picture. I've left in the white silhouette here so you can see how detailed my selection was. So it looks really good when you paste it into the final picture. And don't forget to try the object selection tool, which with one click can accurately select most objects out of a background. It isn't always 100%. You might like that hands-on feel of the polygonal lasso, but also the object selection tool is there as an option. And once again, don't forget to save it with your name on it when you turn it in at the end of class. Alright, so this last picture, once again, I'm very proud, was the original idea of one of my students. I'm not sure what the meaning was for her, but you can definitely apply different meanings depending on whether the face doesn't always have to be serious or sad looking. So when we take a look at the tools in Photoshop to do this, the only one I want to show you is opacity. When you open up an image, any image, in the layer menu, there is an opacity tool. It says it's set to 100% when you start, but if you click on it and drag it downward, you can see how it fades. Now that is going to be key to making it look like the face is fading and the hands are showing through the eyes, nose, and mouth. Thanks again, everybody, for participating in the Remix Digital Art Challenge. Don't forget, an artistic award awaits the winners in each class. Good luck, everybody. See you soon.